Really, please type Y in the chat box. Let me adjust my microphone so it doesn't sound like I'm yelling in your ear. Welcome, my name is Brandon Ivey. I'm logging in from Los Angeles, California. Thank you for being here tonight. Tonight is going to be a special training. We are going to talk about how you're going to learn a skill set that is going to really change your life once you get the hang of this. And I'm actually going to jump right into it because of time. I'm going to share screen, and then we're going to actually get started. But I want to share screen. We are going to do a quick live trade right now. What we're going to do is a purchase, and then by the end of the presentation, I'm going to keep looking at the charts and see if we actually go and do a sell and make a profit. Do this live. If you guys can see my screen, please type Y in the chat box. You can see my screen. Please type Y in the chat box. We're jumping right into this. All right. The screen you're looking at right here is called an exchange. And this is the Poloniex exchange. If you're familiar with the stock market, then this should be easy for you to understand. This is just like the stock market. It's a way for you to buy and sell cryptocurrency coins. Now, the old adage of buy high and sell, buy low and sell high, and you make micro profits. Now, I've been looking at Ethereum and I'm gonna actually do a quick buy right now. Let's see, 36.49. The high was 38.95. Yeah, definitely. Because as the other markets have been recovering, Ethereum has been kind of hanging low, so it's bound to have. Oh, wait a minute, I already did this, so I've got to sell. I already made a purchase. I thought I sold this already. All right, well, I thought I sold this and I didn't. So here's what's going to happen. I already have a buy order in place of Ethereum. What I want to do is sell this. I'm not going to make a profit on this because what did I buy this at? I had an automatic sell order on this and it did not take place the other day. I was getting prepared for this. So let me see. Come on, my markets, my trades. You have not made any trades yet. Yes, I do. I got it right there. That's I have 1.0127 BTCs worth of Ethereum to sell. Oh, my bad. I actually have to click on Ethereum first. All right, yeah, this is gonna may work for us. Let's click on Ethereum. Let's take a look at it. So it is in a high zone right now. It's starting to go up. I was afraid of this. I wanted to buy it here and sell it up there. So I don't want to use Ethereum as a test unless I'm going to use a flash sale, buy sell. Let me look at the clocks, the candles here. Don't worry if you don't understand what you're looking at. You will. Oh yeah, that's going up. So that means if I were to buy something right now, it's going to go down. Let's see something else. Let's look at Litecoin real quick. That's not where I want to buy. Let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin, right in the middle of a squeeze. It still has room to go back down again. Let's throw this out. Can I make a quick profit on that? Nah, that's a whole downtrend. I don't see anything moving up. Let's look at BitShares. And the great thing about, oh, here we go. Here we go. I like this, but it's still on a downtrend, which means even if I were to buy right here, it might still dip lower. Last price 2106, high 2410. Even if I scale this out, it's trending down. I want to take that risk with you guys just to prove a point. We'll come back to BTS. Let's look at Monero. Bitcoin Cash. All right, Bitcoin Cash. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're kind of moving on up. Uptrend, uptrend. You know what? I'll take that risk just to prove a point here. Yeah, I'll take that risk. So I'm looking at the bottom, Bollinger's pointed up. The top is kind of pointed up. It can still go up a little higher. But we're going to do a micro anyway. Let's do uh, 0.005. About half. Buy. Now I just bought. I just placed an order. Now that I just placed an order, what happens is my buy order is a fall in here. See this? These are all the buy orders that just put place. These are the sell orders for the entire world. So you're seeing everything that's going on in the entire world. There's my buy order right there. They took out the fee because anytime you do this, you got to pay them. They get their cut. So they took out the fee and it's going to sit there. I bought it at 0.1204. See this, 0.1204? I want to sell it any point higher than that. So we're going to come back to that. So those of you that might have just joined us, if you can still see me, Ray says the volume is kind of low. Is the volume low for the rest of you guys, or is it, because I turned it down, I don't want to be yelling in you guys' ear. Is it low, or is it fine, or do I need to turn it up? Let me know in the chat box. Daryl says it's good. Anybody else? Because I don't want to mess it up for everybody, trying to please one person. Hey, Ray, if you could turn your... Oh, I got two people saying so. This is what I'll do. I will... And figures. You see this right here? Internet connection is about to drop on me. So let me do a quick reset, and we will be right. All right, and we're back. If you can hear me, please type Y in the chat box. Please type Y in the chat box if you can hear me. Fantastic. So for those of you that's coming on late, let me tell you what we did. I wanted to open this up training by doing a live trade on the Poloniex exchange because I'm going to sell it before this presentation is over and see if we can make a profit. I want to show you how easy it is to be done. Because the biggest problem that I had, and I know if I had this problem, a lot of others have it as well, was the fear of doing my very first trade. I went through all of the training process for iCoinPro. Went through all of it. And it took me a month to actually do the trade. Now, if you want to have success with this, you've got to be a product of the product. So we're going to try to hold your hand just a little bit. So let's go over a little bit of this training part so you understand. You know, cryptocurrencies are one of the most misunderstood and underacknowledged products on the planet because a very small percentage of people understand how they work and what they do. So many are missing out on what is becoming a very powerful tool for the ones who are taking advantage. Our goal at iCoinPro is simple. We want to educate you on what cryptocurrencies are, how they work, and how you take advantage of them. Did you know Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have been around for almost 10 years now? And most people still have no idea what they are, how they work, or their purpose. The most interesting thing is that in this day and age of technology and news spreading so quickly around the world, that something so powerful and potentially life-changing can go unrecognized for so long. In other words, an actual online currency that is allowing people to send money to friends, family, and business contacts worldwide from their cell phone without needing a bank account and without needing permission from any agency, that is making life and business significantly easier for so many people around the globe. Now, the iCoinPro system itself has modules. It's a training platform. Now, I always tell everybody, if you first get started, the first thing you do is pull up your Netflix account and look up a documentary called Banking on Bitcoin. Watch that documentary. Then get registered with iCoinPro. This is a structured system that is going to teach you the most important thing of all is the micro profit system. This right here is going to change your life, this skill set. So this is most important. And what's coming out next month is an app tied to it. The app is going to give you alerts and let you know when things are taking place. And what I did at the beginning, you guys saw a chart like this. This was my very first trade ever, August 29th. I made 3% profit on that trade. Now, even though I'm only working with a couple of dollars, let me tell you what the significance of 3% is. If I was trading with $10,000, I would have made $300 on that one trade. 300 bucks. What if I averaged 3% a day on my trades? 3% a day. And I was using with $10,000. Let me tell you, $300 a day, that's $9,300 a month. Do you think you might be able to earn a full-time income off your own money, learning this skill set? The most difficult out of all this, I'm gonna tell you what the most difficult thing is. Having $10,000 in your account to trade with in the first place. That's the most difficult thing you just got to get to. But right now, we're just focused on you learning the skill. So now I want to go back to sharing screen, and I'll show you again. We're going to look at the chart I just did. I did a trade. Share screen. All right, if you can see my screen again, type Y in the chat box. Good, good, good. So for those of you that came on late and missed it, I did a quick trade. I bought Ethereum at 0.1204, and it is already at 0.1209. If I were to sell it right now, I would make a profit. I needed to go a little bit higher because I want to cover the fees that it costs that Poloniex takes out every time you do a buy and a sell. So we're going to keep looking at this as we go. So I bought it 0.019 right here. I want to sell. I want to get it at least maybe in this range to sell it just for you guys. This is going to be a quick sell. It might take 15 minutes. It might take 30. But hopefully before we're done with this presentation, I'll be able to sell for a profit just to show you how simple it is. Now I'm looking at the Bollinger Bands right now, pointed up, which is letting me know there's really no volume taking place right now, but it's letting me know that this still has the chance of moving up a little higher to this spectrum instead of coming down. You know what that means. Micro profit system tells you all that. What is the stop loss limit? I didn't set a stop loss limit because I'm only doing a quick trade here. So I'm going to come back to this later because I actually want to see how high we can get it to go and read it without just setting it and then walking away. So, or placing a sell order. So let's go to the beginning. The first thing you want to do is set up your Bitcoin wallet. That's the first thing you want to do. We recommend starting with Coinbase. You want to get back with the person who invited you, and they're going to give you their Coinbase link to set up. You want to set it up with Coinbase. If you have a PayPal account, then this is no different than setting that up. It's just the security protocols that you have to go through. Some people may need to show proof of like either their passport or their driver's license. You got to take a picture of that. And sometimes you don't. Like I set up my parents' account, and they didn't need any of that information. So that might come in when you want to increase your limit. But Coinbase is the most popular and widely used in the United States. And it allows you to buy and sell. So here it tells you what the Bitcoin price is. You see what Ethereum is, what Litecoin is. The reason why I'm watching Ethereum, I'll show you an example. See how Bitcoin was here and then boom, it dropped and then came back up? Well, Ethereum did the same thing. Here it dropped, it came back up and went down, but at its height, it was over $300. Dropped all the way to 216 and has only recovered to 269. So we're talking about, we still got maybe $40 more to get to back where it was before the big drop, which is why I'm watching that closely. It still has a ways to go. Bitcoin is still kind of, it went up a little higher, got all the way back up to 3,900 at 1 a.m. this morning, and then it's dipped. So it's at 37, 3600, 3600, 3640 right now. So I'm waiting. I'm doing a little experiment with my Bitcoin to make a profit. I'm already up $400 on my money on this. I wanted to get to about $4,200. Then I'm going to do a sale because I'm using it for something else. But anyways, when you've got your dashboard set up, you want to buy your Bitcoins. I got to what? Relog in? All right, hold on a second. And feel free, if you've got questions or anything, you can type it in the chat box, and I'll periodically open this up so that I can see it. So you've got your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. What you're going to want to do, and you're going to want to set up your accounts, your payment methods. So you're going to set up your bank account, your direct deposit, and I advise you to set up a debit card. So you click on Add Payment Method. If I were to buy right now using my direct deposit, it would take 5 business days. If I were to buy using my debit card, it happens instantly. Now, I've been doing this. I've had this account for almost a year. So I actually have, my limit is $7,500 a week. And I'm going to increase that later on. Yours might only start off with 200 or 300 or 150 bucks. To increase that limit, click on Increase Limits and go through the process. It's just more verification. I want to make sure you're a real person. Or start using the account. The more you use it, they'll consider you a certified type user and grant you more money that you can actually pull out and deposit in. So once you've got your account set up with your bank, then you're going to want to buy. I recommend at least do about $120 for your first time. Since we're talking about trading on the market, still do at least $100 your very first time. Okay? And once that's done, you buy Bitcoin and you're done. You're going to see how many, well, when I click on account, you're going to see how much money you've got. In this account, I only have $8 here. Now, there's multiple wallets out there. Multiple, whoa, look at this news. Chinese investors to trade Bitcoin over the counter via Telegram. Are you kidding me? Let me save that article for later. Like I said, I got alerts where I always got different articles pop up for me. I want to save that one for later. But you can have multiple different wallets. Coinbase is the first to start with. I'd also advise you having an offline wallet as well once you start having a lot of coins. Another wallet I use is called Uphold. This is what the one I actually use to move, if I want to move Bitcoins and stuff to my my account. Wait, that's moving. It was at $2,000. What happened? The market's moving around. Yeah, Coinbase. Oh yeah, because it's down at 3,600. Okay. All right, so I have an Uphold account as well. This is where I actually move my money before I move it to my bank account. So all of my businesses that I get paid in Bitcoin, I have it coming here. So iCoinPro, all of my payments I have come here. And then I move it from here to either Poloniex, my bank account, anywhere else, like Paragon, for example. I moved it from here into Paragon, my ICOs. So this is another wallet, and there's plenty of them out there. You don't have to use the ones that I use. But I want to show you, because people have asked me what I did, and Jarvis Coleman did the same thing. When you look at Bitcoin before it dropped, on the 12th, it was at 4,300. And I noticed it going downtrend. And I was like, huh. And I had a lot of money sitting in my Uphold account. I said, I need to protect this. So when it got to about here, I went to my Uphold account and I switched it from my BTC card to my US dollar card. And I put all my money over here. So next thing that happened, the whole thing dropped all the way to 3,000. Actually 2,900. If I had let it sit in my BTC, my value would have dropped all the way down there. And then I would have to wait for it to come back up, which I had no idea how long that would take. But since I moved it off of BTC to my US dollar, I still have my full value of my money. Then what I did, I waited for it to get to about right, it's in between 3,400 and 3,200, about 3,200. And then I came back over here and I moved it back into my BTC card. Okay, and then what happened? It went up. So I actually made money, even though this dropped. I actually made. All right, let's mic now. Am I clear or still breaking up? All good. Okay, let's go back to screen share. See, this doesn't want you guys to know this information. Wants to keep you guys in your place. You know this stuff is going to change your life. So this is important. And what I'm really doing is showing you the value of what iCoinPro has so that you use it. All right, if you can see my screen, type Y in the chat box. All right, so okay, so I'm looking at Poilonix. Like I said, once you know how to read this chart and what I did to make that move, I actually clicked on the BTC chart trade that night and I was watching it. And this is to show you what it is. This is the Bitcoin chart. I was watching it when it was back here. See the date, September 12th? And I was like, something looks kind of funky. That don't look right. So I sold. about right here, I sold. I saw this dip. It went, and I saw the bottom one dropping, the top one dropping. Oh, something's about to happen. It looks like a market correction. And then right here, I said, it's coming back up. I bought it, and it went back up. So this is why it's good to have this knowledge, and the micro profit system teaches you this. So you've got your account set up. Now what I want to do is I actually want to transfer money over here. This is my open orders, my balances. I'm going to click on deposits and withdrawals. All right, Bitcoin Cash, blah, blah, blah. That's what I've got there. Looking for your deposit, and that's fine. That's my deposit and withdrawal history. What I've done in the past. Complete. Transfer balances. I want to place an order. Oh no, this is my open orders. So this should actually show my trade history analysis. So you actually can see these are all the trades and stuff I made. It shows you all the dates and everything when all that takes place. You got your profile, your linked accounts. We're going to talk about linked accounts in a moment. And I don't want to do any transfer balances and that stuff. Shauna says, can't see your screen. I thought you guys could see my screen. Can't see my screen still? Let me refresh it again. Stop sharing. Let me do full screen again. Okay, if you can see my screen now, let me know. Great. Oh, so you didn't even see everything I just talked about as far as that dip. Let me go back to it. Everything I showed you about the BTC, I'll show you again real quick. Let me keep this up so I can see you guys. All right, so what I was saying was the other day, I was looking at this chart, and I saw it starting to downtrend. I was like, it doesn't look right. This right here is what you would call a squeeze that was taking place. And when that happens, it can go either way, down or up. It went down. When I saw that, I sold basically. And it just dropped like a rock. When I saw it start to go back up here, I bought. You see all that volume? Look at all that trading volume happening right there. I bought. And it went back up. So this is a skill set that once you learn it, you're going to be good. You're not going to need any program. You're not going to need anything. You can trade whenever you want to. So you're going to transfer your money from your what do you call it? Transfer your money from your Coinbase account. You're going to transfer it over to here. So let's say, for example, let me see, deposit, withdrawal. I want to deposit money here. So this is my Bitcoin deposit address. I'm going to click on this, copy. This is the address. I'm going to go back to my Coinbase account. I'm going to click on accounts, BTC wallet, send. I'm going to paste the address right there. How much? $5. Well, I'll just do send max. Send max. It'll be $7 because they're going to take their cut. I'm going to put in here for my knowledge Polo Nix. Continue. So there it is. That's the address. Before I hit confirm, I'm going to look at this. 1C8 BRF, because there are no second chances. You want to make sure you get it right. If you don't get it right, you can't get a do-over. You lost your money. So yeah, that's correct. Confirm. Your transaction is on the way. Now, I don't know, it might take 15 minutes, however long, but now I just funded my Poloniex account. That's what you do. Now that you've got money in your account, you're going to be able to go to the exchange and actually trade with your money. Now, I want to go back and let's look at the Ethereum. Am I in a loss or a profit right now with Ethereum from what we bought? Let's take a look. So it says 0.0692. Oh, we didn't buy Ethereum. We bought Bitcoin Cash. So let's look at Bitcoin Cash. Right now, 0.1210. I think it's almost even to what I bought it at. I bought it at 1.204, and that's 1.21. Oh, so I'm in profit already. 1.1204.121. I wanted to go up a little higher. Come on, get me in this range up here. Then I'll sell it. So we're going to come back to that. So I bought it 1.20 right around here, and it's already in a profit up here. So if I were to sell right now, I made a profit. That's the micro profit system. Imagine if I was working with 5 grand or 10 grand. With this amount here, I probably would have made 40 bucks, 50 bucks on that one trade. Well, what if you do about 3 or 4 trades a day? Imagine that. Then this could go up to 2, 3, 4% on my money. So we're going to come back to this. I'm looking at the Bollinger Band. I see it was negative. It's starting to go in a little bit into the green, into the positive. This is pointed up. That's pointed up. That's pointed up. There's no reason why it shouldn't continue to climb just a bit. But we'll see. I've got it on the 5-minute candle, the 6-hour zoom in. So you've got your Coinbase account. You've funded it. You've sent money to your Poloniex. There's another one as well called Bittrex. Bittrex.com. I am registered here, but I have not uploaded any money here yet. I haven't done this yet. I still want to get down packed the Poloniex. Now, why are there 2 different ones? Because different coins are being traded on different indexes. Not everything that Bittrex is trading on is being traded on Polo. So if you want to maximize your everything, then you want to definitely have both. And when you have both, there is another third party called Coinigy.com that you can link all of your exchanges all into one place. So for Coinigy, for example, this is on the Bittrex side. I actually want it to be for my Poloniex, and the trade I'm looking at right now is Bitcoin Cash, BHC to BTC. So this is what I am looking at right now. And if you notice, the chart here is the same for Poloniex. It's just linked. It's just one-stop shop where everything is linked together. Load up for me. So it's just linked. It's the same. BCH, BTC. BTC, BCH. So now what's going to happen with this one, you're just able to do a lot. You see all this stuff right here. I don't have time to train you on all this. I just want to show you this stuff. You know, you'll learn all of this in the training modules and stuff, what these things can do, what these Behringer, the readings read, the candles, red, green, high, low. So remember I said I bought it at 1.204. So it's technically 1.205 right now. And I wanted to get up to 1.216, blah, blah, a little higher. So we'll see where that goes. So this is where, whenever you see Jarvis Coleman or Ramon or any of the guys doing their charts, this is what they're looking at. They're looking at this screen here. I still look at this one because I like the feel of it. You guys still with me? Type Y in the chat box. All right. The next thing, another tool that you want to have is coinmarketcap.com. Always have it up on your screen because this gives you a snapshot. Did I say that right? Snapshot of all the top coins. Me personally, I've only traded on the top 10 or so. Or whenever I see one of our guys in the group says there's a dip happening in one of the other ones, until I get more experience in being able to spot these quickly. I just don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time to sit in front of the screen and look at this all day. That's where the mobile app is going to be very big help. And I will show you. If we go to, I want to go to the group. If you guys should be in this group. If you're a part of iCoinPro, it is, I don't think I saved it there. I C P, well, that's the official. ICPNS. I've got so many tabs open now. This program is slowing my computer down. Not that one. Where's the trades? May not allow me to do this. Moving too slow for me. But we do have a group on Facebook. If you are taking advantage of the micro profit trading system and you are actually trading. So for those of you that is actually trading on the micro profit trading system, why isn't it not popping up? That's the official company group. I know that. That's the, I forgot what the name of the group is called because it normally just pops up on my screen. Anyways, it gives you updates on things that are taking place, and whenever there might be a dip, whenever there might be a buy or a sell, and they're giving us some, you know, like this is what the app is telling us because they haven't released the app yet, but it's working for them, and so they're sharing it with us, so we know when to go in and buy and sell. And when you have that app, you know, you can be at work, you can be doing whatever it is you're doing with your time. Next thing you know, boom, you get an alert, you jump on over here, pull it up, and make yourself a quick trade, just like that. And once that happens, I think, oh, I know iCoinPro is going to explode. Now, for those of us that's trading on other things, we've got trading bots going on. We're even using on the BitConnect side. Understand when you learn this skill, you're actually going to make more money trading yourself than allowing anything else to trade. You know, our best day was 1.19. But my very first trade, I did 3% myself. So when you learn the skill, you won't need anything else. So let's see. So you've got CoinMarketCap, so you know what's going on. What's going on the market. The other day they called it Bloody Thursday or whatever. You know, everything was in the red. Now it started to rebound a bit, going to the green a little bit. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to pull up. We're going to pull up iCoinPro. Come on, system. Yes, I know I got too much going on. Let's pull up iCoinPro. Let me log in. All right, you want to go to, if you have not done this is ASAP. Go through the training module for the core training and up to the advanced that you're able to, that's up to 4 or 5 or so. Go through that training. Then dive into the micro profit system. These tools, these are brand new. I haven't even had time to play with these yet. The compound returns calculator, the squeeze calculator. What I really like is the trading profit loss tracking sheet. This tracking sheet allows you to track all of your trades and your percentages. Remember I said that was my very first trade? 3.1% on my very first trade. That's a cool tool to have. With these new ones, you've got compound returns calculator. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. Albert Einstein. We've got a YouTube video talking about it. This tells you your initial investment amount, yearly option, how many years you wanted to grow, blah, blah, blah. So you've got that calculator. We've got a squeeze calculator. I really can't wait to play with this one. This will tell you if something's in a squeeze. So if you're looking at the chart, now let's go back. Chart, and you can't tell if something is in a squeeze or not. I'll go back to the 5-minute, I'll pull it out. And I'll explain to you what a squeeze actually is. Okay, you see this? This is a squeeze because it's about to break. It can go either way. That's a squeeze. You know something's about to happen. Look at all this volume happening right there in that short period of time. This is getting into a squeeze. When the top line and the bottom line meet, something big's about to go down. All right? That's when you want to pay attention to it. When the candles, show you here, when the candles really dip below the bottom Behringer, that's when you want to buy. When the candles go above the top Bollinger, that's when you want to sell because it's going to come down. You see that? It's as simple as that. Buy low, sell high. It's as simple as that. Where we are now, 1.203, 1.204. So if I were to sell right now, I would take a loss. Here's a good lesson to learn. You will never lose in this if you just hold. All right? If you make a trade and it just goes below, if you were to sell, you lost. If you were to hold it and wait for it to go back up, you win. And it might take a day or it might take 2 days. I'm taking normally I would not buy or anything here unless I'm scalping. But I just wanted to show you an example. Normally I will only buy when it's below here. I just believe that it's going to continue to go up just a bit. I do see that this is starting to level off, but this is still up. I might end up, it might just hover around this range. Because we're not in the squeeze right now. We already ended the squeeze. This was the time to buy. This was the time to sell. I just wanted to give you an example. So I won't say I'll lose on this, but I'm going to hold it. It gets up higher. It goes up, which I believe it will. Why? Because I look at Ethereum, right, or I'm looking at Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. Let me go to the coin market cap. Bitcoin Cash is the 3rd highest up there, and it's going up at 6%. So I still believe it has growth to go up higher. Same with Ethereum. Really, I wanted to be able to. Ethereum was already on the uptrend. I didn't want to buy it right there. But you learn all of this from the micro profit trading system. That's where you learn how everything works. So I just wanted to show you guys the tool set. If you guys got any questions, type it in the chat box. First thing you're going to do, you're going to get your Bitcoin account. You're going to fund it. The next thing you're going to do once you fund it, you're going to open up your Bittrex.com and your Poloniex.com. You're going to transfer your money from your Bitcoin account to your exchange. Once you've got the money transferred there, you'll see right here it says this is how much you have. That's where you're going to be able to make your first buy order. When you make your first buy order, it'll pop up on here. These are the buy orders, these are the sell orders. But you can see it just by going to your trade history. My trades. So here's my trades. If you notice on my history of Bitcoin Cash, I bought it at 0.1253. I sold it at 0.1258. I bought it at 0.1412. I sold it at 0.1423. I've made a profit every single time. I bought low, I sold it when it got higher. This is micro profits. These things add up. So, and you can do it with any of these coins. You just got to know how to read the charts. Because I still see this 1.207, 1.204. That's not big enough for me. I need it a little higher. So after you've done that and funded it, you're going to do your first buy. Don't just sit on your hands like me and Jared did for a month before we finally just said, you know what, let me just go in there and do it. Just do it. Adrian right now is killing it. She's doing, let me see if I can pull hers up. Let's see, where's Adrian? Look at this. She's up 50% on the month. Look at her percentage of profit. I'll open this up. 2.3, 2.2, 1.7, 3.5, 2, 1.5, 2, 1, 3.43, 2.82. These numbers are crazy. She's doing this all herself. She works a full-time job. If she was trading this month with $10,000, she would have made $5,000 for the month on her own trades. This is insane. This is why this is a skill that you want to learn. You want to have happen. KCE 10,000, I got it with that. See, anyone else that is doing anything here? Why can't I? You guys, some of you are in this. What is the name of the group? What's the name of our iCoinPro trading group? Private training. iCoinPro, the watch. Because I don't know why it is not popping up for me on here. And I thought I had it saved. But a lot's of what's happening that I'm able to get to. Anybody quickly in the chat box tell me the name of the group that I can get to it to show you guys. If not, that's all right. Because as soon as I hang up, it's going to pop up for me easily. All right. Oh, well. Nobody, you guys don't know it either. Oh, well. So let's move on. So you've got your Bitcoin wallet. You've got your Bittrex account. You've got your Polo account. You've got it set it up and you've got it funded. The rest is up to you at that point. The rest is up to you to take advantage of the training. Go through the training and then take action. Take action. Any last comments or questions, and we'll go ahead and dismiss. Just tomorrow, I don't know the time yet, but we're going to have a what do you call it? A Zoom, and we're going to have testimonials. So we're going to be able to show you guys. You're going to hear from some of the other members. We're going to have Adrian on if she can be on, and we're going to talk about the trades. Let me stop screen. Yeah, I thought it was that too, but it's not popping up for me, John. I don't know why. So I'm going to end tonight by playing a quick video, and this is about entrepreneurship. This is about being able to push through perseverance, push through problems and challenges, have perseverance. It's never an easy sailboat ride. Don't let anybody fool you on that. It's a process, and you've got to be willing to go through the process. The best thing about this is you don't have to rely on anybody else. It is about allowing your money to work for you. How much are you willing to learn yourself? And you take control of this in your own hands. And we want you guys to be prepared for when that mobile app comes out in a couple of weeks. Because we're going to have testimonials of people starting with $500 and they turn it into $5,000 in 30 days. Or people that's making a full-time income using the micro profit system, and now they're taking their earnings to build their portfolio much larger. So with that, thank you guys for showing up. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I will edit that stuff out. And you can send this to, Daryl gives it to me now. And so you'll be able to send this out to anybody on your team who missed the training. And I have no idea why anybody would, unless, I know it's Saturday night, but this is life-changing stuff. Every time there's something going on, I got to be there. I got to learn this stuff. Joining us tonight. We'll see you all tomorrow. Keep an eye out on the updates for when the Zoom's going to take place. Brandon Ivey, God bless. Good night.